and welcome back to How Not to Play, a channel in which I play video games badly. Today we are continuing our Platinum playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. But before we do, a few quick words of warning. Since this is a playthrough, it will contain spoilers if you have not yet played this game. Also, it does contain violence, and I do contain strong language, so if any of that is offensive to you, you may want to watch something else. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay for Horizon Forbidden West. Alrighty, so we should be coming up on the salvage camp here. Yep, that looks like it.
An Osram crew. They don't look too good. Must be the ones that Tanakh soldier mentioned. I should see if they're okay.
We're gonna get through this. I promise. Now go get some rest.
Do you need help?
Wish I could say we've been through worse, but I doubt any salvager has had this much bad luck on a single expedition.
Salvagers. You part of Karif's crew?
Yes. Didn't think we were that well known.
So you came here to make some armor. It doesn't look like things went according to plan.
You could say that again. I thought I had it made when we found some prime rollerback salvage out here. Then came the sandstorm. Blew away most of our gear and ran us right into a camp full of angry Tanakh. We fled, but by the time the storm died down, we found ourselves here with half our food gone. Open to attack by machines and Tanakh alike.
Sounds like you could use a hand. I'm Aloy.
Runda. I can't ask you to help for free. How about I hire you to get us what we need? Draw up some contracts.
You don't have to...
Wouldn't be a proper salvager if I didn't. Won't take no for an answer.
Alright, so we've got 3 contracts to go on. Bellowback, supplies, and gear. So let's go ahead and see what they are.
You mentioned this place is exposed to attack. Is there anything you can use to set up a perimeter?
We know there's a bellowback hanging around some ruins near here. Take it down without damaging its cargo sacks, and we could use it to make new traps. Set up a cordon. I'll make it a contract.
Sounds like a plan. You mentioned your people needed food.
We lost most of it when we ran away from the Tanakh. But only a bristleback would be able to sniff it out underneath all that sand.
That's not a bad idea. I'll look into it.
That's good to hear.
You said you lost your gear?
Yes. Can't be sure where it is, since that storm gave us the runaround. But I have a general idea. It's all in the contract. If you can get that gear back, we'd at least be able to set up camp properly. Make the crew comfortable.
I'll take a look as soon as I can.
It's not much, but we have some salvage to trade.
Alright, well, let's see what you got. Medium machine cores for shards. That's interesting. 225 shards, but hell, it's, you know. Let's see, and for blocks we can get hammer tails, shell snapper bolts. I need a few of those. Lightning guns, lance, yeah, decent wares.
Don't want to trade? No rust off my back.
Well, you don't really have anything that I need at the moment. Alright, so let's see if we can't fulfill Runda's contracts while we're waiting for Zoe to finish up. Looks like they're scattered all about. The bellowback is back up north. I think we actually already found them on our way down here. Well, that black box is actually pretty close. Let's see if we can't find that real quick.
The locator shows there's another
Oh,
recording in there.
found it. Can't get it. Not until we can do something with those metal flowers. Alright, well, let's go after that Bellowback then, I guess. That seemed to be the closest, most promising.
That Bellowback run dimension should be close by. I should look at the contract just to be sure. There you are. Rhonda needs that Bellowback taken down with its cargo sack intact. I'm gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, buddy. So sack is off limits, but the shot cores underneath are fair game.
Acid won't make much of a dent.
They're just really hard to hit. Also want to be careful about explosive traps because those will blow up their sacks. Another weak point you can exploit that isn't his cargo sack
That's not good. I need the cargo sack intact.
is his eye that I was going for, but I seem to have missed. And so I failed the contract. Luckily there's another Bellowback site, so we'll give this another shot.
A Bellowback. I need that cargo sack intact for Rhonda's crew. I'll have to take it down carefully.
Oh my god.
The demons could bring out a mountain if you wanted to.
So I'm gonna need to beware of those guys. You just stay right there. Alright, managed to pick off the 3 canisters underneath for as much extra damage as I could get out of them. So that if you're careful, you can shoot him in the eye and do a bunch of damage that way too.
Got it. Location down in Rhonda's crew. Make sure
there it
the
is.
crew knows where to look.
Alright. Well, that was a fairly easy contract. Oh, it's a convoy. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see if we can't find these lost supplies.
I'm getting close to where Rhonda's crew lost their food rations. She said only a bristleback would be able to sniff them out under the sand. I think that can be arranged. This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
Yep. Oh my god, look at all those skydrifters.
Bristlebacks. Perfect. If I can override one, I can use it to find the rations the Oseram lost.
Okay, well that's an apex, so I can't override that one. I'll have to kill it. But either of those other two I can override. Oh, I didn't need that one. That one was apex. You'd know that, Aloy, if you played this game. I only need to override one of them.
I should hide. Has
we go.
Now, let's see if you can help me find those rations Rhonda needs. Bristleback's gonna help me find Rhonda's rations. I just need to take them to the locations marked on the contract.
Oh, okay. So there's different locations now. Lost supplies. Search the ruins, search the ruins, search the ruins. Alright. No,
Some of their
that's not what I
rations
wanted.
were lost around here. This bristleback should be able to dig out the containers. Just gonna get off, let it do its thing.
But I've got some burrowers to take care of, because they're not going to let him just walk around and root. What the hell's he doing? Where is he going? Oh, that is some fucking grade A horse shit. What the hell are you attacking him for? He's friendly. What'd you find? Where? Bristleback salvage. Oh, Ostrom supplies.
Barely enough for a few people. I should check the other locations, see if I can find more. Gaia said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. But a lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down to one of these structures. Good time to pull out shotgun.
Turns out these bristlebacks had already dug up the Ostrom supplies. Oh, what's this? More Ostrom supplies.
Contract says I might find some of Rhonda's branches in this area. Time to get off this bristleback. Tell me you got something. Good job, buddy. Let's see what we got. More rations. Still not enough for an entire crew. There might be more at the last location Rundle marked on the contract.
Well, guess we're going inside. I don't like the looks of this.
This is it.
See that?
I'm gonna have to deal with those guys first.
Don't strain yourself.
Find something?
Here you are!
Dogs. Right.
Don't rush! It's moving irresistible!
Runda's rations should be around here. I need to find them.
Rebels.
She's close! I know it!
Rebels and Glinthawks.
Found his rations. I need to check if they're around here.
Bring it down! She's gone!
Well, looks like he has dug something up.
Yes! It looks like most of Runda's rations are here. I should take this back to her crew as soon as I can.
What the hell is he attacking?
Tear off its armor! How do you like that?
Oops! I was shooting for the rebel and killed the Glinthawk.
Where'd she go?
Oh, that helps.
Which direction did she go?
I think I got all of them. Should be safe to let that bristleback look for Runda's rations now.
Lost supplies, return. Missing gear. Oh shit, that's all the way up there? Well, fuck. I don't think we're gonna be doing that one right now.
Water's pouring out of the building. The silence door? I better check it out. Someone's been through here. I should read that contract when I get a chance. The locator shows there's no recording in there.
Well, we don't have all of them done, but we got 2 for
I
you.
found the food rations. And I took down that barrow back. You should be able to salvage what you need and set up a perimeter.
I'll let the crew know. Thanks, Aloy. Now I know I could keep my crew safe till we're ready to head to No Man's Land. Of course, here's your payment. It's only fair.
Thanks. I have to get going.
Good luck to us both.
I never see Tanakh again. I'll count myself lucky.
So there is one more contract to do here, but it is all the way up here. And there's a lot of quests. Like, I got 3 of them right there. So we are actually going to check on Poseidon since we're down here. And we saw that flooded settlement. So let's start there. Are you gonna move? Thank you. Tower of Tears. Now that sounds ominous. What is that? People up there?
Camping here. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
I almost had him. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlund, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed air capsule, hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.